Chalupas are on me right after this. But on a serious note, thank you so much to the CGA. It's truly an honor to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it really does take a village to get the career that I was able to get. You know, it wouldn't have been possible without my community, to my wife, Priyanka, my mom, dad, my sister, Coral. Thank you for your endless support and sacrifices. You know, I remember, I don't know, I was maybe 9 years old, driving 6 hours up north to Vermont with my dad to go get a pommel horse from some guy he found on Craigslist. We set it up in my basement, and you know, that just blossomed my pommel horse career. I was able to just go home and do hundreds of circles every day. To all the coaches that you know shaped my career, Tom, Syke, Carl, Mark, Scott, Yuri. Thank you for seeing my potential. Thank you for making me a great gymnast and a great human. To my teammates from my years at Stanford, Monmouth, and the national team, we've been through a lot, and the bond we've forged will never be broken. To the countless medical staff that helped me, thanks for keeping me together. It was a lot of work. One of the strongest gymnastics memories that I have is the 2014 Stanford Open. You know, I was a bright-eyed freshman. It was my first home meet. I was so excited to take on the NCAA. It was going great, 4 events down, killing it. Go to parallel bars. First skill, I go for a big drop on a peach. Hand slips and my head slams right into the support. You know, my head's ringing. I get up thinking I'm okay, but a teammate behind me like, get down, you're bleeding. I got blood gushing out the back of my head, and I'm like, no, I can do this. The doctor's like, get down, you're out of here. You know, it takes me to the back room, and I'm just feeling sad. You know, we were already struggling a little as a team. We had a bunch of early season kind of small injuries. We were gonna go 5 up, 5 count on high bar because we had nobody else that could fill in, and now we were gonna have to go 4 up, 5 count to 0. You know, I felt like I'd let my team down, or so I thought, until my teammate Andrew steps up and says, I know I'm a pommel horse specialist, and I haven't done a high bar routine in years, but I got this. Wow. He gets up, puts on his grips, he went to the back gym for 1 turn, did it to Katya, said, okay, I'm not gonna hurt myself. And then he gets out and he does a routine, and I don't think I've ever cheered louder for an 11.7 in my life. And it was enough to you know keep our win streak against Cal alive. Sorry, Cal, still hasn't been broken yet. And you know that was when I truly learned what it meant to be part of a team where everyone has each other's backs. You know, and that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned from gymnastics. Is just that strength in the team. You know, people think elite gymnastics is only about the high scores, but it's just as much about the people that are around you and the people who make you better. You know, whenever we competed internationally, we would always say the words, make it feel like it's a home meet. Everyone here who's competed at the college level knows exactly what that means. It means you're working not just for yourself, but for the team you've shed blood, sweat, and tears for. It gives you the confidence to compete with tenacity, and it gives you the courage to hit a high bar routine for 11.7 when your team needs you. That's the power of college gymnastics, and that's the impact that it's left on me. Again, to the CGA, thank you very much for this incredible honor. It's seriously awesome to be able to stand among the greats and be honored alongside them. And thank you to everyone in the gymnastics community. This wouldn't have been possible without all of you.